So what are you doing? It's October 1st and it's 80-some degrees. T-shirts, spandex, and Crocs. You're back out. Yep, this is a attire inspired by Cody's mule deer pack out get up a few years ago in Nebraska. So it's hot. Well, back at it again tonight, and yeah, I'm back in the spot sitting over the scrape. Cody's back where you seen that big buck. He already kicked up 3 deer on his way in, unfortunately, but yeah, I think the scrape's been freshened up since last night, so wind's a little swirly, 53 degrees, should be good. It's about 10 after 6, and I look to my right, they're about 30 yards away. Was a nice little 6-point. Well, shit. I just had a really nice buck sneaking behind me. Not from a direction I ever would have thought the deer would have come from. I heard some rustling of leaves and turned around and look, and he was probably about 40 yards behind me down in this bowl, kind of. I didn't get a real close look at him, but all I know is I would have shot him if he was close. He was a nice wide, big-bodied buck. Well, it's October 23, a little after work hunt, and yeah, the wind switched to the southeast, which is perfect for the dry ridge stand. Well, shit. He just snuck right behind me. I look back and all of a sudden I see him. He was probably like 30 yards away. I don't know where he came from, but had I seen him sooner, I would have been able to get a shot at him, I'm pretty sure, and I think I probably would have shot at him. He wasn't real wide, but for a public land, he was a good 8. It's 5:30. A little after work trip. I'm gonna pull my camera so I can check that out. It's been out there since I think Saturday, or the scrape, and see what's going on. There's the camera. What was a scrape right there, and then right over there. Well, there's 29 photos on there, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna have to see what's on them, see if there's any good bucks, see if there's any daylight activity. So we did the card pull last night, and was pretty happy with the results. Got 3 pretty good bucks that are in the area. They're all at night, but knowing they're in the area, I gotta spend some time there because we got a cold front coming through. It's been in the 60s, close to 70 all week long, and it's gonna be dropping tomorrow. So perfect. It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow, and nice and cool, and this is what we're hoping to see. So we got this guy that's got an extra main beam, and he was hanging around on the 22nd. And you can see a good view of him from the front. Not a lot of tine length or anything, but he has got just a ton of mass. Kind of crazy. Almost looks like an older deer on the decline. And then we did get this one. Cody thinks he actually seen this. This is the one that he's seen. So a decent 8. And that's him coming closer. Some does. And then this guy stepped in, and yeah, check him out. So he's got split brows, and he's got this extra kicker off the beam here too. And basically I seen this deer and I'm like, God, it looks familiar. So I pulled up camera pics from 2 years ago, and pulled it up and checked this out. So this is him 2 years ago. There you can see he's got the split brow tines, and he's got this this extra point coming off the main beam. And if I go back to this one, there he is there. You can see it's the exact same deer. So 2 years ago, this is what he was. And I thought at that point he was probably a 4.5-year-old. That means right now he's probably a 6.5-year-old. But I mean, just an absolutely beast of a deer on state land. That's him basically 4 days ago. So we're hoping one of these deer, with the cold front coming through, I got a big community scrape right there. We got 3 different really nice bucks visiting it, and we're kind of hoping that one of those 3, or who knows what else is out there, decides to get on their feet tomorrow and come check it out, because that's right where we're going to be, and we're going to be doing an all-day sit. So see what happens. It's October 28th, and we are set up on the scrape spot. And here we go for an all-day sit. It's 11:11, and I just had a small buck come from this way. Came up on top of this ridge here, and he's kind of, I don't know, looks like he's chasing or searching pretty hard, but kept looking behind him. Maybe there's something bringing up the rear. Lunchtime. Pizza delivery. 20 feet in a pie. 5 o'clock, some guys came and parked at this parking stop right down, or parking spot right down below me here. Walked up into the woods on the other side of the 2-track. I was hoping it's probably spooked something to me. And yeah, it's 5:30. 2 deer came running from over that way, up on top of the ridge above me. They're spooked a little harder than I would have wanted them to. All I could catch was a glimpse of tails, but got about an hour and a half left. I'm not sure what that was, but look over there, I see a couple of deer. They look calm. And all of a sudden they start running my direction. Then there was a 3rd one and a 4th one. The 4th one almost looked like it might have been a buck, because the 3 just came right down here about 4 yards from me, and then the other one was up higher, but I have no idea. We're still getting spooked from those guys or what? Oh shit. Seen him coming, and I thought, yeah, looks okay. Then he got closer, and got a better look at him. I think I would have shot at him had he gotten closer. He probably got like 50 yards away. No clear shot or anything, but yeah, he's definitely searching. He peed in a scrape over there. That was pretty cool. Good morning. It is October 29. I'm in the Tri-Ridge stand, and the woods is absolutely alive today. Leaves are noisy even after last night's rain. The squirrels are making a bunch of noise. Turkeys are flying down. Might be a pretty good day. It was 8:45, and had 2 does run out this hill in front of me, about 30 yards, with a decent buck. I wouldn't have shot it, but chasing them. So it's a good sign. It's a little after 10, and there's 3 does down the ridge line from me here. I just walked into the thick stuff that buck chased the 2 does into earlier. So it's good having a couple of does around. Hopefully it brings the bucks. Just spotted a doe to the south of me. Surrounded by does. Should be a good thing. As long as the bucks come around and look for them. Back in the scrape spot, but we set up probably about 60 yards above the scrape up on top of this ridge. Every deer I seen Saturday passed within 30 yards of this spot, including the buck I wish I could have got a shot at. In fact, the first buck I seen in this location early in the season, I'm pretty sure I know which direction he came, and he came right on the same line that other buck was. So I'm hoping I got a buck travel route. I do have a scrape below me. The scrape I was hunting over did get freshened up again. It's cold, 30s, northwest wind. Cody's set up in his spot, so this is our last crack in Michigan before we head to Missouri. Oh my gosh. I just laid eyes on a wild thing. I can't believe it. I got camera pictures of him 2 years ago. Just got another camera picture of him within this past week. And he just followed 2 does in about 80 yards away from me. I got him with the camera. Oh, he's huge. Man, to actually see that deer on the hoof live, such a privilege. Oh my gosh. And the fact that, I got some history with him. First time I've ever actually gotten a buck on camera twice, in multiple years, and actually been able to recognize it. And then to actually see him, what an absolute honor. Oh, incredible. A lot of turkeys here this morning. So I seen 3 or 5 does come into this bottom area, and I'm pretty sure it was a small buck. And now I just seen another one come searching, and now it looks like a really good buck. They've been milling from the bottom up to the top here. I'm hoping maybe he pushes them around. Yeah, he moved in on them and just busted them up. There's deer running all over the place down there, back and forth, up and down. Seems to have settled down now, but all I can hope is maybe he pushes them this direction, or he gives up and comes around here, or there's more in that kind of mood.